marginalized camp. Whatever day it is, it's another exciting episode, and I hope you'll enjoy it. I'm pretty confident that you will. The World War II generation, whom I refuse to acknowledge as the greatest generation, were strong men. They were strong but gullible men, lured into a war that not only decimated their numbers, but opened up the American empire, created good times, and those good times begat weak men that have us in the situation that we are now. I personally am expecting the next generation of strong men, except I don't know when that will be, because the government have pretty much inoculated and PlayStationed a generation into wimpiness, and wimpiness doesn't mean like not ready to go to war. If you want peace, that's not wimpy. A lot of the hardness that came from a lot of the hardness in men and the toughness and the durability in men came from things like manufacturing, construction, farming, basically working with their hands. If you're sitting behind a desk all day, tapping on a computer, well, you already know what you get. Also, the food was heartier, had heartier appetites. And I think probably less diseases. So, anyway, I might just have to go on with this and put it together, cut and paste, because I have an idea where I want to go with it, but it's not getting there at the moment. So if it's abbreviated and you get the idea, hit me up. Then because if I have to over-explain it, it's going to die. If you understand it, you understand it. This is your boy Nox. Peace. So one of the interests that I mentioned was cryptocurrencies. And I have a fundamental idea of how they work, but if I were to try to explain it to you, I would trip all over my words, make bad analogies, etc., etc. So instead of that, I'm going to find a video, and I think it's called How to Explain Cryptocurrencies to Your Grandmother. And if it's still online, it'll be on the website on Noxsoma.com. And then what I'll do is I will keep that as one of the recurring videos. And the reason you should know about that, just in case, whether you want to, like, quote unquote, invest or adopt or whatever, is because there seems to be a new monetary system coming. People are saying there's a new monetary system coming, and in case it involves cryptocurrency, you'll want to at least, I guess, have a fundamental idea of how they work and how to use them. So you'll be a little bit ahead of the curve. I've seen a lot of these tents around here. You may have seen them on TV. I've never seen these anywhere else, to tell you the truth, except in Miami. And it's a pest control thing. So, oh, and look, deadly poison, sulfuryl fluoride. Interesting. Check a 1, 2. Yo, y'all know what drops are, right? You know, you tell me who you are, where you are, what you're doing, what you're representing in, and then you tell everybody you're watching Noxsoma Life Camp. So here's an example. This is Tango, and you're watching Noxsoma Life Camp. They like throw up a product or some signs or something like that. Send them to me. Horizontal, baby. Horizontal. Big screen TVs are not vertical. You know, people get these phones, you hold them up to your ear, and you think it's all supposed to be like that. No, not like this. Like this, okay? It's a good vibe down there at Douglas Park. This is the latest I've been out. And, you know, people coming down there for the after-work class or hanging out with their kids, hanging out with their buds, or just, like, beasting it solo. So, I like it. I like that vibe. Actually, I like that vibe a little more than LAF. So, anyway, I'm going to be out of that spot for about 3 months. I'll be out of this spot for about 3 months. So, Noxsoma Life Camp will be on the road, and one of the things that I talked about is travel volunteering. You know, and for me, I prefer it to be traveling to volunteer, because I wandered around the world literally for a couple of years, and I spent a lot of time, you know, contemplating, kind of being bored, enjoying the sights, you know, when I had something to do, or, you know, when I was on the beach, hanging out in cafes. You know what, that life is a nice fantasy, but in real life, for me personally, no. So, I'm pretty much booked up for this year, but in the future, I'm going to be looking for more opportunities, like for working on organic farms mostly, maybe clearing land, you know, physical stuff, you know, because I like to keep the exercise thing going too. So keep that in mind, and you know, send me good vibes. Thank you. Alright gang, it's your boy Nox wrapping up this episode, and it looks like we're wrapping up this chapter in Miami. We're going to be flying out of here in about 24 hours. So the next episode you see will more than likely be coming from Madrid. So thanks for watching. Remember, follow us on your favorite platform. I'll put a list up for you, and that list isn't just so that you'll follow me, because if you've never heard of some of these platforms, you might want to check them out and build yourself a new audience on there. And always remember, my friends, living is the best part of life. Live well, live long. Don't worry about prospering, because the longer you live, the better you'll do. Peace.